Hello, and welcome to a video about systems of linear inequalities. Let's take a look at number 1. Which of the following system of inequalities represents the graph? Okay, now one thing I notice is the graph has a solid and a dashed line, which means we need one of each symbol. Unfortunately, that only gets letter A crossed off because they're equations. Okay, let's figure it out. So for this system, I'm going to start off with a solid line. The solid line, in the area where it's shaded, I'm going to put a little dot on it, and I'm going to point an arrow up. That means our symbol should be greater than or equal to. For the dashed line, I put a dot, I point an arrow down, which means it should be less than. So let's see. I think all of them have both of those. Actually, let's see. Letter B has it, letter C, okay, all of them have those symbols. So let's go a little further and take a look at the solid line and its y-intercept. Looks like the solid line has a y-intercept of 6. So it's that top inequality that should have the greater than or equal to, which means letter E. Number 2. Same idea. I'm going to cross off letter A. These aren't equations. Okay, for my solid line, I'm going to put a dot around the shaded area, and I'm going to point an arrow down. This means less than or equal to. On my dashed line, I'm going to put a dot and draw an arrow down as well. That's less than. Let's see which one has it. Has both of them. Both of them are less. Let's see. B, nope. C, nope. D, nope. Awesome. Letter E. Let's complete this system. All right. The first one we have is the Y line. Y lines are flat, which means I'm looking at this line right here. The shaded area is above it, so Y is greater than or equal to 10. The next one is an X line. X lines are vertical, so it's this line right here. Now, I'm going to draw an arrow, but it's going to point to the right. So to the right is numbers greater than. How do I know? I look at the numbers on the x-axis. Going to the right, they get larger. So x is greater than or equal to 20. Next, I have an inequality with a 90 as its y-intercept. Here's 90. So I'm looking at this specific line. I'm going to draw a dot on it. And my arrow points down, so that's less than or equal to, which leaves this line. And my arrow points down as well, less than or equal to. Number 4, which of the following ordered pairs are the solutions for the system? Okay, let's graph them all and see where they are. All right, letter A is 1, negative 2. 1, negative 2. Now, although 1, negative 2 is on a line that is part of the shaded area, it's on a dashed line. Dashed lines are not solutions. So not letter A. Letter B is negative 6, 2. Negative 6, 2. That's not even in the shaded area. Letter C is 3, negative 1. Once again, not even in the shaded area. Letter D is negative 5, negative 6. Perfect. That's inside the shaded area. Letter E is negative 2, negative 2. Now this is on a solid line that's connected to the shaded area. Solid lines have or equal to's, so this is part of our solutions. Number 5, same idea. 1, negative 2. 1, negative 2. Nope. Letter B is 8, 4. It's on the solid line. Perfect. Letter C is 8, 6. Nope. Letter D is 5, 0. 5, 0 is on the dashed line, so no. Letter E is 8, negative 2. That's in the shaded area. That's our answer. Number 6. Michael is deciding which on a gym membership. He has no more than Y dollars to spend. Gym A has a startup fee of $95 and charges $20 a month. Gym B charges a setup fee of $10 and charges $30 a month. Let's write a system. X will represent months. Okay. So Michael has Y dollars. So gym A, gym B. We start both gyms out with a Y amount of dollars because that's all that Michael has. Now, he cannot spend more than Y dollars. And what that means is he can spend less than that. Why not? He just can't go over his budget. He can also spend exactly Y dollars, so greater than or equal to. So our spending, which we'll write next, is going to be less than Y dollars. All right, let's start with Jim A. Jim A has a startup fee of $95, which means he has to pay $95 as he's signing up. Jim B has a startup fee of $10. Okay. And they both have ands, which means they both have pluses. Jim A charges $20 per month, and Jim B charges $30 per month. 20x and 30x. There's our system. Number 7, Jackie is deciding on a phone plan. She has no more than Y dollars to spend. The first company has an initial fee of $200 and charges $40 a month. The second company has an initial fee of $80 and charges $60 a month. Let's write a system where X represents the months. So we have company 1 and company 2. So Jackie has only Y dollars to spend. So each of those inequalities starts off with a Y. She has no more than Y dollars to spend, which means her spending has to be less than that or exactly that. She cannot go over her budget. Now, her first company charges $200 to sign up. The second company charges $80. 200, 80. So that's a one-time fee. Then, and both of them charge more, so plus. Company 1 charges $40 a month. Company 2 charges $60 a month. So it's a choice between spending a lot initially and then saving some money every month, or spending a little money initially but paying $20 more a month. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me or whoever is helping you out with math. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of whatever day it is for you. Bye!